Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is Miss Sahar here from Metropolitan School. I welcome you to the Social Studies class for class 7. Today we are going to study unit number 2, which is all about planets and planetoids. In the previous lesson we studied about some of the objects of solar system, and today we are going to study them briefly in this lesson. NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, and IAU, International Astronomical Union, they both are the biggest organizations in the world which work on space missions. They both have finalized that now there are altogether 8 planets in the solar system. Let's study them briefly. First of all, we have Mercury. Here you can see the symbol of Mercury. This symbol is also called glyph. Glyph and symbol have the same meanings. This is a symbolic representation of almost all the planets in the solar system, which is given by the astronauts. This is the closest planet to the Sun. Then we have Venus. This is the symbolic glyph of the Venus. It is the brightest planet of the solar system. It can be only seen in the dawn and the dusk. When it is seen in the dawn, it is called the morning star, and when it is seen in the dusk, it is called the evening star. This is also called the Earth's sister planet. Then we have the Earth. This is the symbolic glyph of the Earth. Earth is our own land. That's why we know very much about it. And in the simple words, Earth's temperature, weather, atmosphere are the perfect to keep us alive. Otherwise, in rest of the planets, there are still almost no symbols of life. Then we have Mars. This is the symbolic glyph of the Mars. It is also called the red planet, and it has the highest mountains in all over the planets of the solar system. Then we have Jupiter. It is the symbolic glyph of the Jupiter. This is the largest planet of the solar system, and it is as big as if you combine all the planets of the solar system, it will be still bigger than them. Then its speciality is its great red spots. These spots are because of a giant storm which is moving on this planet from hundreds of years. Then we have Saturn. This is the symbolic glyph of the Saturn. It is special because of its rings, which it is believed that these rings were formed because of the comets and asteroids which were collapsed in the space, and they formed this ring around the Jupiter. This ring is only 1 kilometer thick, and it has its 31 known moons. Then we have Uranus. Uranus, it is the symbolic glyph of this. This is known as the bluish disk. It has 27 moons. Then we have Neptune. This is the symbolic glyph of the Neptune. It has 2 moons. Now we will study about dwarf planets. Dwarf planets is the latest name of Plutoids. Plutoids or dwarf planets are the smaller planets which orbit around the Sun. Now, you used to study Pluto as the ninth planet of the solar system, but now it is considered as dwarf planet. Till date, we have five dwarf planets which are recognized. They are
Ceres, Makemake, Haumea, Eris, and Pluto.
these are the five recognized planets of the solar system. Now you have to do the home assignment. You have to read chapter number 2 and do exercise B and D. Also E, where you have to do question number 1, 2 and 3 in copy. Thank you so much for your attention. Allah Hafiz.